Johnny Somali, the controversial streamer, has issued an apology for his behavior in South Korea.
And I'm talking about Johnny Somali, right? He's a piece of and I mean it with my own heart. He thought that South Korea was going to be like Japan, and no. Japan said, hey, get out of here, never come back. And North Korea said, oh, now you can't leave.
The situation with Johnny Somali, particularly as it relates to online backlash or criticism, is complex and involves a range of social and cultural.
And he made some kind of a crappy apology. I don't believe him. Like, I honestly, I don't believe him. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure he was very sorry when he went to Japan, and he just kept doing all this stuff, and he just kept going.
He's basically being hunted down by actual Navy SEALs at this point. Live streamers chipping in to give $700 rewards to anybody that finds him and records his move.
So to all the people of South Korea, I just want to apologize.
Facing widespread backlash for actions that included disrespecting local monuments and causing disturbances. But just days ago, Johnny Somali publicly stated he had no intention of apologizing for his controversial behavior in South Korea.
You guys only saw me dancing with the statue. And honestly, if I could take it back, I won't. How about that? I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. If you want me to apologize and bow down on my knees and apologize, I refuse. I won't.
Okay. Oh, 때린다.
Wow. Things started when the Korean's YouTuber Take Him and said that the Korean people are mad for what he do and they just need his apologies.
Right now, you're a big issue, and a lot of Koreans are mad for what you did, and all we want is for you to just apologize for what you have done.
Okay.
All right?
He apologies and acknowledged that why he do this, and he just want to know about the statue, and the people are saying the history of the statue.
Can you guys tell me a little bit more of the history of the statue?
Is that a joke? You mocked a nation's historical statue, and now when it's time to apologize, you're asking for details about the statue?
Because I haven't done too much research.
Okay, he got it. So.
With this statue, man, this comfort woman, back during the Japanese occupation, Japan invaded Korea and forced women in becoming comfort women for the Japanese Imperial Army. And most of these women weren't grown women, man. They were minors.
After seeing this, a man commented that Korean ex-Somali war looming. Another one commented that I'm hoping he truly gets f***ed up. Man thinks he's untouchable. Yes, he might think, but in reality, he is not.
Don't come back to America, Mr. Somali. It's your only warning. Because by law, you are a terrorist, and you will be treated like one. And if you're in a country that is allied with America, they will treat you the same. You just disrespected the wrong one, You don't with my people.
So honestly, that I hit a nerve this much, I think it's good to be a man and apologize for what I've done. So to all the people of South Korea, I just want to apologize for what I've done, and I really did not mean to hurt your guys' pride this much. You guys are a good people, you guys are a great people, and for the most part, other than Mr. Navy SEAL here, I've had a great experience with a lot of the South Korean people, and it was not my intention to really hurt you guys, and I hope you guys can accept my apology. And I'm a young person, I want to grow as a man. I made a mistake, and I think when you make a mistake in life, you need to own up to it.
You can clearly see he didn't genuinely apologize from the look on his face. Now he's using the excuse that he's young. But bro, you did the same thing in Japan just a few months ago.
Hiroshima? You know Hiroshima, Nagasaki. You know why you do this? Pearl Harbor? Hiroshima, Nagasaki!
Didn't you realize then that you made a mistake? Now you've done something even worse in Korea. It doesn't matter how many chances you get, you'll never change. But wait, what do you think? Why he apologize? Is he really feel guilty for his behavior? Or just make save from the situation what he make? If we look a comment here, a person commented that he pretends to apologize to get out of this situation. Once he leaves Korea, things will return to their original state. We all know about his Japan action, and he also apologized for his action on Japan.
皆さん、この度は大変お騒がせして申し訳ありませんでした。
And when he come in Korea, he disrespect Japan.
Yeah, what the Japanese Imperial Army did was very evil, and they need to pay for the crimes that they did, and I should not make light of that, and hopefully Japan apologizes to Korea one day for the war crimes that they did to Korea.
At this point, I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Look who's talking about Japan to apologize to Korea. Bro, aren't you the same guy who disrespected a nation's revered statue? And now, after multiple beatings across the country, instead of apologizing to the Korean people, you start giving lectures about what Japan did to North Korea. When he leaves South Korea, he also start disrespect Korea. Another person replay on that comment that, yup, he did the same thing in Japan and had the nerve to brag about it. At this point, he doesn't have any credibility. Another Korean people commented that I won't forgive you. You will have to go to jail.
And he made some kind of a crappy apology. I don't believe him. Like, I honestly, I don't believe him. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure he was very sorry when he went to Japan, and he just kept doing all this stuff, and he just kept going.
If Johnny Somali had chosen not to apologize for his behavior, he would likely face even harsher consequences, as his actions have caused offense and provoked public anger in multiple countries. His previous misbehavior in Japan and other regions also led to backlash and even legal consequences.
So what do you want to talk about? Slang or not? Like, gonna come up to me, bro, why are you being racist to other people in other countries? For money, for clout.
As a result, many places would be hesitant or unwilling to accommodate someone who has repeatedly shown such disrespectful conduct. Given his notoriety, any country that would consider granting him residency or entry could face significant public criticism. Thus, Somali's reputation and the international backlash against his behavior have significantly limited his options, leaving him in a precarious situation. And that's why he apologized for his behavior in South Korea.
That's if he ever streams again, if he doesn't face the 10 years in prison. I can only hope that South Korea will not be as lenient as Japan was with this absolute worm. He flexed, openly bragging about how he got let off easy in Japan and his lying. It's actually crazy. I hope South Korea plays some hardball with him here and doesn't give him an inch. He is going to keep doing this across the globe. He's not going to stop.
And I'm talking about Johnny Somali, right? He's a piece of trash. And I mean it with my heart, my own heart, with my whole heart. The dude's a piece of garbage. And he thought that South Korea was going to be like Japan. And no. Japan said, hey, get out of here, never come back. And North Korea said, oh, now you can't.
Without showing any remorse, the legal system in South Korea could be less lenient, potentially leading to a maximum sentence if he is convicted. Given the gravity of the charges, especially if they involve both assault and drug use, his refusal to apologize could further damage any chances of leniency in court. Additionally, public anger could intensify. The social backlash has already reached the point where residents are organizing efforts to hold him accountable, such as placing bounties on his location. These combined pressures, legal, social, and safety related, appear to have left him with few options, prompting a shift from defiance to an attempt to mitigate his situation by apologizing. And what do you think? Why he make apologize? Comment below.